Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shan. I hope you're good. I just want to speak to you guys about periods, okay? Like, I'm not talking polycystic ovaries. I'm not talking any sort of period, man, regular periods, okay? So, but I just think it's mad. I just think, yo, it's mad. Like, that God really said, yo, this is what you use, like, I gotta go through. I find it mad that God was like, yo, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Let me know if your periods have become easier since having children or having a child, because ever since I've had my son, the pain isn't that bad. Okay, it isn't as bad as it was, because let me tell you before, right? Them pains used to make me feel like I needed to call the ambulance. Now I'm talking about, I remember one time being in the bathroom at my mum's house thinking, we're gonna have to call the ambulance, you know, because yo, I remember it. I remember not being okay. Like, oh my god. But now, since I've had my son, I'm all right, you know. I'm all right. I'm actually all right for the pains. Like, I don't know if anyone else can relate, where now you've got a child or children, your period pains are all right. I don't know the science behind it. Maybe like labor just makes our tolerance levels just a lot better, a lot greater, a lot, you know what I'm trying to say? But let me tell you what does happen. I'm thinking I'm good. Yeah, time of the month. I'm feeling all right. Out of nowhere, a random, let's say, spasm, contraction in my booty crack. Like, literally, like, in my booty crack. How else was I supposed to say that? It come like lightning just comes to take me out. When I say lightning, like, you know, lightning. What I'm saying to you is it comes, yeah, in my bum crack. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what the right time is for that, but we gotta just keep it real. My bum crack, right? It's like lightning. It's like lightning just comes to like take it out. Yo, listen, yo, I'm being dead serious. Yo, like electric shock. That's what it's like. It's like an electric shock, contraction, like pulling, and you can actually feel like, you can feel it. Like, it's real. Like, I ain't joking, you know. We gotta talk about it, because I'm sorry, I'm not doing this alone anymore. All right, I'm not doing this alone anymore. Like, down the middle, right? And it's like contractions like this, like it's like this, and it's like, sugar, it's not nice, and it makes you go, oh, it makes you like, oh, like, I'm telling you, like, I remember being at uni one time and the class was quiet, and I had one. You know what it feels like? Have you watched the borrowers with the mini people, the miniature people? It feels like there's like 10 on one side, 10 on the other, just pulling like my muscles, like a tug of war. Yo, listen. Or another example is like, it feels like someone's just got like a fork. Mhm. 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 I need to know, does anyone else get contractions in that place? Because for you that have it in your stomach, like for you that have it in your back, nah, not back. I do get a bit of a backache, but for the most part, is that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm about? Is that, it's that, and like I could be driving, you know, and it's like, whew. It's like, whew. No, literally, I've been driving, yeah. And yo, listen, it takes you out because you don't expect it. It's not like it gradually comes on. It's not like a gradual thing where, nah, like, yo, listen, you could be walking, yeah, and it happens. And trust me, when you're walking and it happens, what are you doing? You clenching, like, you get it? I wish I could do. I'm gonna try and find a picture of Google and put it in here. How you clench, like, them. I'm done. I'm done. Alright, listen. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Me and my friend talk about this all the time. It's like the build up to your period, right? The build up to your period. I don't know about you, but for me, life feels bad. And even though I know that it's my period, even though I've had periods for how many years now, you would think that I've caught on to the fact that my life feels bad because I'm due my period. No. No, no, it never sinks in. It always catches me off guard, like it's the first period that I've had. And then the next month is the same again, and I'm like, yo, sis, when are you just gonna get this through your head that your life isn't bad? It's just your period. But you know what's crazy, yeah? Because when you're during your period, certain things happen in life anyway. It magnifies everything, and it's hard to separate your hormones from what's really happening. Because as far as you're concerned, what's really happening is ticking me off right now. What's really happening is stressing me out right now. And I wonder if it would stress us out and tick us off as much as it would if we weren't on our period. We don't know. We don't know, because what happens is it just all becomes a bit confusing. It all just becomes a bit confusing. It all just gets a bit mad. And I feel like by the time I've got my head around it, it's menopause. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, God really sat there and was like, yo, this is what we're doing. Like, I'm sure there could have been another way. Like, there could have been another way. Like, you could have just made us get a snotty nose once a month. But toenails just get long or something. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, really? It's crazy because once the periods pass, I don't know about you, but I have a spring in my step. I have a spring in my step. And then when I think back to how I was acting, how I was thinking, how I was going on, I kind of scared myself because I'm a bit cutthroat around that time. Like, my tolerance levels is next to none. I'm kind of like a bit of a savage during that time. This is why, as a woman, sometimes it's best to just leave us alone. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just best just to leave us alone, because if you don't leave us alone, and the thing is, I'm talking like men watch this. I don't know. Most of my videos are watched by females, but you get it, right? A lot of the time it's best for us to be left alone because we don't want to say something that's going to hurt somebody, upset somebody, or just respond in a way that's uncalled for. Like, for example, if you've got children, you know about this. I know for certain you know about this, right? Leading up to your period, right? Or on your period, yeah? The kids call you. What do? You're like, what? They're like, Mom, I just wanted to tell you that I did some good work today at school. And you feel bad, you feel awful. You feel awful. The next day, the same thing happens again. Your child says, Mom, you're like, what do you want? You're like, I just wanted to tell you that I love you. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy. I don't know. Like, sometimes when I'm on a period, my head feels gone. Periods, mental health, hand in hand. My head feels gone sometimes. Like, especially if I've got real life stuff going on. Head feels gone. Head feels gone. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, head feels gone. I don't believe women don't play on this stuff, you know. Like, we don't play on it, do we? Let me know in the comments. Like, we don't play on this stuff. It's a real biological change that's going on in our body, right? Beyond us. This is beyond just saying get over it. This is beyond just saying I'll just smile. Like, this is real life. This is real. How's my eating though? I do like sweet things more around that time. You know, I do eat a lot more. Like, let me know if you guys are like demolishing the food because the snacks, I love snacks when it's that time, like sweets, cake. I always feel hungry. I always feel hungry when it's that time. I'll be talking about ovulation because right now, yeah, when it's I didn't even know ovulation was a thing. Like, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know it was like a real thing where women get yo, it's like I'm not even supposed to say it. I can't even get my words out. Yo, like, I don't even know how like, basically, yeah, you like know what I'm on about, right? I don't even know if I'm out. Women get sexually frustrated about ovulation because that's the time when your body is ready to like create, innit? You know this, right? Everybody knows this, right? I only found this out a few years ago. I didn't know this. During that time, right? During ovulation, you know what ovulation is, right? And this video isn't really for educational purposes, but I didn't really know that around that time, women are getting sexually frustrated. Like, really bad. Like, you know, like steam out the ears. Like, I can't even talk the way I want to talk. I can't even talk. Or should I? Should I just be myself? Like, yo, listen, it's mad. We need it. We want it. We gotta get that. Yo, I can't even talk the way I want to talk. This is why you've got to have an outlet, especially if you're single. Like, yo, bang some weights in the gym. Like, go hard in the gym. Go hard at something that's going to release that. You get it? Like, it needs to be something physical. I don't know, get into kickboxing. Do something where it's an outlet. And that's the only outlet that I'm suggesting right now because when it is that time, you can't be bothered to do anything, to be fair. Like, you feel bloated, so you don't want to do anything. Like, you're not really up for much for the first, like, I'd say like the first 2 days. And then when it's like day 3, you feel like you're back. I don't know about you, but day 3, right, I feel like I'm back. And then you get a little reminder that it's not finished. You get a little reminder that it ain't finished, yeah? Listen, pops its head back up like, yo, calm down. It's still that time. We have to look after ourselves when it's that time, you know. Hot baths, eat good, nourish your body with that good food, you know, because energy levels do be low. Take walks in nature. Like, honestly, that is I would say, like, obviously we should be looking after ourselves anyway. But during that time, we got to pour back into ourselves because something's really been drained. We deserve it. We actually deserve it. Like, we deserve it. And then sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't care. Like, I want to eat bad. I want to eat crap because That's what your body's telling you. Do your thing. I'm not here to judge. What I will say is just let me know if anyone else experiences those cramps in that place, because I'm telling you, it's mad. It's mad. Yo, listen. And the thing is, when you feel it, you're trying to grab onto anything that's close. Like, you need like a surface area, or like, do you know what I mean? Something, you try and grab onto something because, whew, it's real life, you know, things that I don't know if many people speak about. For those of you that are in relationships, I don't know how your partner, your husband coping. Do you know what I mean? Because it's when it's that time, you know what? Hopefully you guys have been together long enough where they know the signs to look out for and just know when to give you that bit of space, right? Because there's nothing worse than, and you know what's crazy, yeah? You know what's crazy? Like, I've got a friend who I know when it's that time for her, because the way she's acting, the way she's carrying herself, the way that she's like responding to things, I'm like, you're on your period, aren't you? And she'll be like, yeah, why? How do you know? I'm like, you're acting different. And she still is convinced that she isn't, but that's what it is, you know. It's like, you can't, like, sometimes it's hard to like see yourself from a different perspective, but also at the same time sometimes you really do know that you're on a mad one, but you feel like you have to, you feel like you can't help it. Sometimes you feel like there's rage inside of you and you don't care to even contain it. Yeah, don't let no one cut you up on the road, because it's mad. You will try and get out of the car and do something, but the person's gone now. Like, it's crazy, you know. Imagine menopause. Imagine what menopause is gonna be like, because I've actually heard like women talk about menopause and we don't get no breaks, you know. Like, we don't get breaks, because I'm telling you, it's mad. I'm still trying to get my head around this. But imagine menopause. Jeez, we don't get breaks, you know, because you've got periods. You've got, is it the pre-menopause? And then you've got menopause. So it's just hectic. Like, yo, it's hectic from day. Yo, listen, take me back to being a little girl, okay? Take me back. I need to understand, like, when I make it to heaven, these are the sorts of questions I will be having with Jesus, because it's like you couldn't think of another way, for real. Like, really. To be fair, the Bible did say, though, Eve messed it up for all of us. I'll definitely be having a word with Eve and Jesus when we make it. It's actually like punishment, isn't it? I know you're like nodding your head like, yeah. Let me know what your experience is like. Let me know what you're grabbing onto when that pain just takes you down. Let me know if you're having hot water bottles. Like, let me know what your remedy is. Let me know what you do to help you feel better, because we're in this together, right? We are in this together. So guys, thanks for coming through. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Check out some more other videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you found that, you know, you've enjoyed chilling with me and talking to me, you know what I'm trying to say. You didn't talk to me actually, did you? Anyway, I gotta go. And it's funny because I've actually got red nails on. This was not planned, you know. Thank you so much for just being a strong woman. Thank you so much for being a strong woman and holding it down when you don't feel like holding it down. Keeping your sanity when your head wants to explode, right? Yo, like, power to my, yo, how do you do it? Is it like this? Like this? I don't know, but power to my, however you do it. Yo, just power in it. Power to my women. Yo, we're in this together. We're going to get through. We're going to be okay.